Now to Thursday night of football, and an exciting one that could become one of the bigger rivalries in Acadiana. It's Teurlings Catholic over at Lafayette Christian. Megan Glover joins us live from LCA with a preview of that matchup. Megan.
Hey Jim, surprisingly enough, LCA and Teurlings have never met in any football spectrum. So tonight we witness history, but Teurlings wanting the upper hand at the moment and hoping to keep their slate clean. Now Teurlings Catholic is one of 18 schools that is still undefeated in the state through 6 weeks, but the road hasn't been the easiest. 3 big dubs on the schedule came against Westgate last week, Notre Dame, and not to mention St. Charles Catholic, who defeated LCA in the Division III title game last season. Rebels head coach Dane Chapanche says this season's success proves that they can hang with the best of them.
We've always known we could play at that level. You know, it's a fine line between playing at that level and winning at that level. I think we're trying to break through that right now. You know, we've been kind of knocking on that door for a few years, and I think these guys on our team realize that.
Because we want to achieve something. We want to be the first team in Teurlings history to win a state championship, and I think we got to keep our eyes on that. But next game, we got to take it one game at a time, and if we do that, it'll be fun.
Now, Teurlings is a school that can score via air or even on the ground with their many offensive weapons. Chapanche says he's been impressed with the offensive balance, that same balance that's allowed them to average about 35 points per game this season. Later on in Sports in 6, we'll hear from LCA and how they plan to knock the Rebels off of that scale. But for now, live from LCA, Megan Glover, KATC Sports.
Expect heavy traffic around the Cajun Dome. Reba McEntire is in concert tonight. The show starts at 7:30, but doors open at 6:30. So if you need to get somewhere in that area, expect some delays. Still ahead right here on Acadiana's News Channel at 5, the Parkland school shooter avoiding the death penalty. We'll hear from emotional families of the victims in that school massacre coming up in just a bit. Rob?
And cooler temperatures on the way for tonight. We'll have your weekend forecast, which includes a 10-day forecast that you might need your jacket and/or sweater for. We'll have the details coming up right after the break.
Crime Stoppers in the Vermilion Parish Sheriff's Office would like your assistance in solving this segment's Crime of the Week. Vermilion Parish detectives are investigating a theft which occurred on the night of November 30th, 2021. Unknown suspects cut the padlock on the gate to Down South Lumber located on Highway 14 just west of Gaydon, Louisiana. Once inside of the fenced-in area, the suspects drove their vehicle into the loading bays and stole 39 sheets of 3/4-inch treated CDX plywood with a value estimated over $3,200. The suspects then left the business and headed west on LA 14 towards Lake Arthur. If you have information on this or any other crime, I encourage you to call the Crime Stoppers tip line at 740-TIPS or download and log on to the P3 app to report your tips anonymously, where you can earn a cash reward. From Vermilion Parish, I'm the Violent Crimes Task Force Director and Crime Stoppers Coordinator, Eddie Longlinay.
From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, after this morning's rain and clouds, we are now back in the dry situation, and it will be cooling off as we head into the evening hour. So let's go to it and take a look at what we have going on. As we look at the water vapor imagery, we have, here's a drone shot. I want to talk about that. Drone shot, blue skies across KATC, looking out toward Eras Landry, and a lot of sunshine out there today. Not much debris. Sometimes you get a little dust in these cool fronts, but we had enough rain to kind of settle the dust for a day or two, but it'll get dusty during the course of the weekend once again, especially out at Festival Acadien. So beauty out there today, and more of this expected in the days ahead as we continue to have a nice dry west-northwesterly flow, so drier, cooler air moving in as we head into the weekend, but still warm during the afternoons. Mid-80s tomorrow and very close to 90 degrees on Saturday. So here's the radar satellite composite over the last 12 hours. We're picking up on some of that light shower activity. Not enough rain out there, but we'll take whatever we can get. And now breezy north winds kicking in.